Well, got two junior bacon cheeseburgers from Wendy's. These are the hamburgers that I typically get at Wendy's. Been a while. Matter of fact, I used to walk from my dad's house when I was living with him before I moved into the Summit. I used to walk from his down there to Wendy's to get these. I get two of them. I also got a large fry and a Frosty. Now, to the topic, what I've been wanting to talk about. Started mentioning it on my Resident Evil Village VR live stream. But I literally thought about it before I bought the VR. I contemplated on actually getting an Xbox Series X. Thought about I can get a new one. Thought about, I could save some money, get a used one. I doubt I would have got a used one. Typically, I could have got a used PlayStation VR too. But typically with that kind of money, I like to buy the stuff brand new. I bought the first VR brand new. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I bought it used. I bought just the headset alone, but nothing with it. Used at GameStop here when it was here, and I didn't get it close after release as I did here. Bottom line, I didn't get the Xbox instead of the VR. Why? Because the VR was more worth the investment. More worth the investment. A lot, a lot better experiences. You can't experience anywhere else. A lot. What experiences you can experience on the PlayStation VR 2, you can experience elsewhere, but it's better on the VR 2. The everything about it is superior on the VR 2. Now, let's touch on the two topics about Xbox that has discouraged me in getting one. Let's say I thought, I was seriously thinking about it. Not sort of not. But let's say if I was, these two topics are great topics to talk about that would generally push me to not to do so. Number one, accounts are being banned on Xbox. People are finding themselves being banned from Xbox Live permanently, and I think for a brief amount of time. And they don't know why. They don't know why. Well, yeah, they do know why. It's not understandable why. And it involves one of the issues that I've had with Xbox. That's one of the issues that took me from Xbox to to PlayStation. People are mainly being banned for capturing footage from Baldur's Gate. I think that's the game, that RPG that's came out real recently that won Game Award, the Game of the Year awards. People on Xbox are being banned for capturing footage of that game. And you're like, how can they be banned from capturing footage from a game which should be allowed? They are being banned for capturing certain moments of the game. It's like an adult game. It's not an adult game, but just like games today, they all have some mature themes. The game has got a rating system that tells what's involved in the game, and there's nothing within Microsoft's TOS or rules that says you are not allowed to record certain. I mean, if the system can play it, if Microsoft proves it on their system, then they are approving for it to be captured if they put a capture card inside their Xbox. But basically what's happening is the game is allowed to be played If you approve the game, you're approving it to be captured. But here's the thing. And I didn't know this per se was going to happen, but as soon as the upcoming purchase of Activision, then all of a sudden Activision announced a new monitoring system with voice chat. People are now going to with Call of Duty exclusively, that people are going to be able to record some voice chat to report people. Things are becoming more strict, especially on Xbox side. Especially on Xbox side. Things are becoming more monitored, more strict, and you're going to find yourself to be easily more banned and reported due to Microsoft stupidity and new age gamers being more sensitive. It's no doubt just the littlest trash talk will be just it's just a little bit is trash talk. Lady checking her tires, I guess, or something. But just a little bit of trash talk. Someone telling you suck will be reported by a 13-year-old, saying it's doom and gloom, that he can't think he's good anymore, and he'll report you, and you'll get banned for several months, if not indefinitely. And I'm not talking about just on Call of Duty. It's since now Microsoft owns Call of Duty, they won't just ban if you're playing Call of Duty and you can go off play other games online. They will restrict your whole account. They will restrict your whole account because of it. It won't be just Call of Duty. Because the voice messages and stuff like that isn't linked to Call of Duty servers and stuff where it's being reported. No, the reports and stuff are being recorded, but through the capture card, it being sent directly to Microsoft. It's those voices. It's not recorded through any implications of Activision. It's being sent directly to Microsoft. It's being recorded through Microsoft accounts and reported. So things are going to become more. By doing things like trash talking and being competitive and is going to be a lot more risque to be banned with Microsoft. And an example of this is also that people accounts are being banned for capturing footage of a nude scene. Let's say I'm someone is starting YouTube that's wanting to capture his footage of Baldur's Gate 3. Doesn't think about it, but because he thinks just capturing the footage, he'll edit. I might be wrong about this, but I do believe it's correct. I've logged in my Xbox app on my phone. I've went to friends lists and I've checked my friends to see if they got any captured footage. I don't think there's a way you can just capture footage in your Xbox and it not be uploaded. See, you capture footage with your Xbox, it's immediately made visible through where your friends, and it's uploaded to a capture service online where people can view it and stuff like that. So when you're capturing with an Xbox, you're capturing footage that other people have access to, and other people can file reports. And now I guess it's not to where it's needed to be filed reports. If you capture something risque, and even if you plan to edit it out later for your YouTube and you're not going to upload it later or however you get it to YouTube, if you capture something, even by accident, and it's instantly viewed. It's not just saved in your hard drive. It's viewable due to some sort of cloud service. You have a risk to be banned. How ridiculous is that? So, with this being a true fuck up by Microsoft, not by anybody else, not by the game makers, not by the person playing the game wanting to capture footage, this is a fuck up on Microsoft. I capture something on PlayStation, it doesn't go out anywhere but inside my hard drive for my personal viewage until I decide to share it. And I can edit it, cut, crop, paste, filter. I can do anything I want to it. Before I upload. Now, those so-called Xbots that talks about gaming culture. That puts the word truth in their live stream. The one that constantly said we're eating good over here. Are they talking about this? People's accounts being banned unjustly? Are they saying this is a reliable this problem relies solely on Xbox's side. No, it's a negative light. It's a negative light. They're not gonna put no light on it because they can't stand any negative light being shined on Xbox or being talked about Xbox and stuff like that. They ignore it. If it's brought up to them in one of the live streams or something, they'll ignore the comment. If they say something, they'll say, "Oh, it's not a big issue. It's not a big issue." But that's their fellow gamers that's being banned. See, they'll drop you. They only concerned with themselves. They have no true love for their fellow gamer. The accounts are being banned permanently because Microsoft allowed the game to be published for their system. They put the capability of capturing game footage, and they put no such rule forbidding capturing certain type of footage. And if they put their shit up where if you capture it, it's instantly viewable and accessible by multiple people. It's not simply just saved in a hard drive. Go off topic just for a little bit. Just to aggravate the hell out of you puppets. A couple of days ago, I went to do some grocery shopping. I went to a Dollar General store and I went to Kroger's. I went to Kroger's first. Went to Kroger's for my water and some bread. I ended up getting some chocolate milk as well. I took one of my neighbors so he could get get some stuff as well. So I'm got my tailgate down. I normally would put my stuff in here in the bed of the truck with me, but since I had my neighbor with me, I needed to put my stuff in the back bed. So I also got my old TV back there, which was making it kind of hard and trouble. Get my shit in there because I got so much stuff back there, including my TV, my old TV. So I'm tying my bags. I'm trying to work my shit in there. And one person approaching me like they're coming out from the store. Goes to walk by me. He says, "Man, like your truck." I say thanks. He said like, they don't make them like they used to. He said that truck's year is awesome, real good. He walks on, gets in his truck, his vehicle, and goes. Seconds. Seconds after he leaves, another guy comes from basically where he was, like he was leaving from, like he's going towards the store. He says, "I like your truck, man." No, I take, and he gets right by me and passes me and says, "No, I love your truck, man." Asked me how long have I had it? I told him basically 10 years. Well, they're somewhat close to that. I bought it for my dad first, then I ended up getting it. So I know I bought it before I moved into the Summit. And I've been in the Summit for 12 years. But I didn't have it as my personal vehicle for the whole time of living in the Summit. So I know I bought, my dad and I have it's been in our possession for at least 12 years, or at least 10 years. Yeah, I just can't stand it. It happens regularly. If there was a way that I could put money on it, like pulling into Walmart, pulling in Kroger's, going to Columbia, for going out of town, if I could put money on it each time I take out in this vehicle, and put money on it, on if someone's going to approach me, giving me compliments on a truck or wanting to buy it, I could put money on it and I could come out a winner over 90% of the time. All right, let's get back on topic now. And my dad's getting a little bit envious because he misses that. He misses having the truck himself and getting those compliments. He's now got a new truck for himself. He's got I don't know what year it is. It's a newer model truck. Not new, but it's a newer model truck. Dodge. He just got it dual exhaust with a blaster. It sounds good. But let's get back on Xbox now. So we got to ban accounts, capturing game footage, reporting sensitive noob, Call of Duty, and probably all upcoming games that's multiplayer on Xbox. It'll branch out probably to the other multiplayer, especially that's Activision, like what's that game I used to play with DJ and not DJ, yeah, DJ. What is that game I used to play? Shit. I can't, it's got the porn. They make porn of it now. A stupid game. I can't think of it. It's a game I used to play that also Dennis Perez also started playing because I was playing it. That shows how good and how important I was. The motherfucker couldn't stand it. So he had to follow. I'm such a badass. I'm such a beast that the motherfucker had to follow me playing a different game, trying to compete with me trying to compete with me in the end. Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch. That reporting stuff and stuff like that will be implemented in Overwatch as well. But let's go to the next thing. What would be the point to buy an Xbox? Oh yeah, to play the games that they have to offer that PlayStation don't have. Even if they're even though they're not system sellers. They're not what's up, King? Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Been worried about you. I was thinking about messaging you a couple of days ago. See if you was doing all right. They're not anything too special, really, to invest in getting an Xbox. If you got a PC, experience it there. Hell, if you got a mobile phone, experience it there rather than buying an Xbox. But it's rumors. It's not totally confirmed. But it hasn't been debunked by Microsoft yet. But there are now more rumors. There are pretty well credible sources, from what I hear, that it's now being said the Xbox, some Xbox exclusives are be going to PlayStation and Nintendo. We're doing all right. It's actually mentioning direct titles. Hi-Fi Rush appearing on the Nintendo Switch. Now you could say that's it's a double A game. It's a game you can practically see and somewhat expect to go somewhere else. Like it's not an important game. It, and it sort of fits to be played on Nintendo Switch. But what about Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ever since I tried the first time to play the Resident Evil Village, I've been, and I'm having it right now. I'm having a draw where I want to get that play some more of that Resident Evil Village. Just how awesome it looks when that woman's handing the baby to you, and you look down. You see it just like you would see if I was playing on a flat screen, but it's like it's real. Like I'm looking out my eyes and I'm seeing the baby in my hands, and I'm looking around an apartment, I'm seeing everything, and I get hit by the werewolves, and then I feel it on my head. I feel like they're hitting me right on my head because the headset is vibrating. And the woman took that spoon thing and hit my hand when I was trying to reach in to try some of that food, and it vibrated in one hand she was hitting. It's great. It's great. I wished I would have got it sooner, especially with having that game and not having to buy it. I already had it, and downloading a free update, and I could experience that game again, and in so much of a better way. A game-changing way. But can you imagine that? Can you imagine see what these Xbox are going through with the fact that it's being rumored that Sea of Thieves is coming to PlayStation? I wouldn't wait, man. Jump on it now. Jump on it now. Get it now. It's great. The new technology is the new controllers, and not having all those cords, and not relying on a camera, having half a camera pointed at you to monitor the headset, and those glowing dildos. It's so much better. The price is worth just the new tech alone. That's what I'm saying. What will be left on Xbox that will be worth getting an Xbox when now it's being rumored, hell, we can play it on PlayStation? Who knows? Do I really think games like Halo, Gears, I don't know, Gears, I wouldn't put a solid no on it yet. But games, Xbox is not doing well. It'll be one thing if sales were the same amount of consoles like they were selling on the last generation. If they was doing just as well as the last generation, it would be one thing. But here's the kicker: people have said, people has been looking forward to getting away from that generation because of all that negativity with that launch of the Xbox One. People have been looking for an improvement with Xbox, and it has improved. But guess what? Some of the outlook of Xbox has improved, but it the sales are not as equal as the last generation. They are worse. They are falling short of what they are. They're not only falling short of what they should be matching, but in today's climate, see, sales for things are increased. Numbers are anticipated to be greater every generation. The bar is supposed to be raised to a certain extent to where they not only should meet what they sold last year, but they're not even doing that. They're not only falling short of meeting that bar, what's supposed to be met greater than every generation, but they're falling short to be even what they did last generation, and that's supposed to be impossible. How can you fall short on numbers and sales with the negativity and the controversy that happened in that last generation? How can they fall short of that? How can they fall short in that? And of course, what are we hearing? What are we hearing about it from the Xbox? This, and specifically, a certain 1, 2, 3 individuals, minus one. He don't have a YouTube channel no more. What are we hearing about it? Well, one person on his channel, we're not hearing nothing about it at all. I've retired him into talking about toys and playing retro games on his new generation console. I frustrated him out of playing, utilizing his hardware that he is emotionally invested in. Man, you know I don't watch football. You want to bring up El Presidor? Yeah, let's talk about El Presidor. I love the simple facts that someone doing exactly what I wanted them to do, talking about me in the comment section of one of his live streams, forcing him to dance for me, bringing up my new TV, telling him I got a new TV, telling him no doubt how big it is, and just like a puppet that's jealous and upset What would be a sure sign? Someone that's a little envious once he is notified of something. Oh, he tries to downplay it. He tries to downplay it and brings up the person that's he's envious of, asking if he knows how cheap TVs are now. I think I know. I think I was in the market of buying a TV. I think I was going around looking for a new TV. So yes, I know how cheap TVs are. I think I did get my TV on sale. So yes, I know how cheap, how now TVs are going on sale. They're not really, for say, cheap, but they are highly on sale now. Or at least they were. I don't know how good the sales are at this moment, but I know there were a lot of good sales during the Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas holidays. But that doesn't change the thing that I was in the market for a TV with the money to buy a TV regardless of the price. Now, and what else would be another big kicker that shows he's envious? When he read that in the chat and tried to justify it with bringing up how cheap TVs are. What would be another good statement for him to make to push that he's envious? Oh, trying to draw closure. Trying to make the narrative that he's satisfied, that he's happy with his TV size. That he I don't know exactly what my TV size is, but I'm happy with it. Trying to justify that he's happy with his TV size. I back in the day, I used to want the best of the TV, but who, especially a sports fan, especially a football fan, what kind of true football fan are you truly if you're not? I mean, that is the thing. I mean, to a football fan, I'm not a football watcher, but I know this. To a football fan, you need a big TV. You want a big TV. So you need a big TV. Bigger, the better. You told them how a predator for you to make How about this? How about him begging me to make a video on Raging Rob? Or how about this? Him wanting me to make a video on Raging Rob to a point where he is offering to sub to my YouTube channel by hinting he's gonna sub to Rob's instead if he don't get that video made about Raging Rob. And then in turn, after that desperation deploy to get his way, it failed, he makes a greater drastic step, an action, and meeting Raging Rob in person. looking or looking for a reaction from me and not getting it to a point that proves that he didn't get that reaction from me, to lie about getting a reaction from me via messages from me, and then confessed about being a lie. And how about this? With all that happening years ago, within a recent live stream, after hearing about my TV, he questions me, why would I make a video about Raging Rob? Why would he question me? Why would I make a video about Raging Rob when that was his, supposedly be his true intentions or desires for me to make a video about Raging Rob? Or to make a video about Raging Rob to go against Raging Rob? Why would he question that? And why would he leave out the begging and bribing and kissing ass? Why is he always bringing up something like he got what he wanted when he led to lying about receiving what he wanted? Why is he not bringing up the begging and bribing? You know, why is he not bringing up the time I subbed to Raging Rob's channel and then unsubbed and called out on it that I was going to do so beforehand? Why is he not bringing it up? Huh? Why is he not bringing that up? But he'll bring up something that did not reap benefits from. He did not reap benefits from him meeting Raging Rob in person, and him bluntly admitting to lying about receiving so proves that he didn't reap benefits from it. But then again, that's like someone in a very live stream saying, "I'm not gonna admit." You know, I loved it too. I loved it. He got emotional. He got emotional and started to get upset, and he caught himself. He's like, let's not talk about so real anymore. He might like it that I'm talking about it. He turned on a dime. He was getting visually and sound of him getting upset, him starting to get frustrated, just like he has in the past before. He hold on. I didn't see that. Hold on. I don't know how I missed it, but how did I miss it? I've been looking. I must have turned my head and it must have. Hold on. I don't understand. It's not here. It's not. Well, anyways, I got a $4.99. I got a $4.99 super chat. Sorry I didn't see it. I must have turned. I must look down. It must have went away. I will look it up on my YouTube board. I will screenshot it and post it on my community chat board. Oh, I did? All right. Hello, ladies. That's what I should have done when that woman yelled hollered hey at me. I should have hollered out, hello, lady. But And here's the kicker. It's completely oblivious of this shit. The puppets that have no credibility, that has no foundation on their judgment and beliefs, dared question me and when am I going to be able to admit that a certain someone got the better of me. uh, a person with a life would monitor his that live stream and hear him saying he's not going to talk about me no more. Not going to talk about me. And then ends up moments later, seconds later, wanting me to engage with him and his loser following on a different social media website on Twitter. Wait a minute. He says he doesn't want me. He had emotional. He was about to have another emotional outspurt. And caught himself. And then played it off like he would, if I continued to do so, he was going to make me happy. Of course you're making me happy. Of course you're going to continue doing so. You're not going to be able to stop yourself. You're not going to be able to stop the people in your comment section dancing for me because they can't control themselves to lead you into dancing for me. It's like I said, you puppets are the foundation. You also are one of the main sources that leads him to dance for me. I'll pull your strings, lead you there. You're still dancing for me there. And your strings get tangled up with his, and he ends up dancing for me. So they're going to say, it's not me that should be questioned if I'm ever going to admit something that is not true. That in general bases by your own judgment, your own beliefs. Yeah, that's a fact. And that's, again, that right there, he knows. That's a fact. That's a legitimate proof that I got the better of him. As much as he says I'm irrelevant, if he can't convince his audience that I'm irrelevant where they don't talk about me, he's especially not going to convince himself that I'm irrelevant when his own audience can't keep from talking about me. He can't convince them to keep from talking about me. He can't make them keep from talking about me to end up to lead him to talk about me. So how is he supposed to convince someone else or make someone else to stop talking about me when he can't do it himself? He can't be led to talk about me. He can't keep from being and the only thing he's ever shown from it is frustration and anger and actions of deleting live streams. Why won't he bring that up? Why won't he bring up the facts that he used to delete every live stream after he showed an emotional reaction, slamming his fist on his armrest of a chair he was in at the moment or something? Why won't he bring that up? Why won't he bring out mention the justifications of how he used to delete every live stream afterwards? And now he doesn't do so. But all of a sudden now he doesn't do so. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. That's him. This is his routine. I'm gonna start a live stream. I'm gonna bitch about someone on YouTube that's more relevant, that's providing a service or a product that's worth receiving money for, while I say I should get the money, and the minimal effort that I'm going to do for that money is what I'm doing now, washing dishes and bitching about someone else getting money. That's the effort I'm going to put into it. That's the minimum thing I'm going to do is for what I get, I'm going to bitch about someone else getting money. I'm going to talk about football, and I'm going to show videos of cats and talk about my cats every once in a while. And maybe when the weather gets nice, I might go fishing and have a brief stream, a shitty quality, laggy 290p live stream, because I can't afford Verizon Wireless. I'm on T-Mobile. Oh. So how's your dad doing, King? How's your new place? How's your new place? Oh, and too, I love this too. I love this too. Yeah, I'm glad, man. Glad to hear it. Get this. Another proof example that his eyes is on me. His eyes is on my channel. After my last live stream, when I was talking mad truth shit, I was mocking him for not getting no super chats. I was mocking him not getting no money. And I was boasting that I got money in a previous stream. Or I got money in that stream right there at that moment. And his previous stream, he didn't get no money. The very next stream he makes, he titles it "Donate Now." Is that not a subtle hint? And here's the kicker. Word from mouth from sources. Every one of you puppets, especially if certain someone was in that chat donating himself, making sure the bitch was satisfied. And here's the kicker. Was that person that person that was donating in that donate now live stream that happened right after I was mocking him for not receiving none, while I was receiving some right in that chat, that person that donated to him, was he in that stream that I was mocking him for not receiving donates? No. How about the live stream before that? The person that donated in the donate now, was he in the stream before that? The 2 streams back? No. Here's the kicker. Was he 3 streams? Was he? Well, let's go ahead and go to 5. Was he in 5 streams of El Presidor? 5 moved back from that? No. He was not seen. Lack of hair. Proof dancing for me. Proof emotionally invested in being against me, because not only because I got the best of him, but I've gotten the better of someone he can't stand that I got the better of. So he hasn't been active in this dude's stream for quite a while, and all of a sudden he's in mine. Listen to him being me mocking him for not receiving any super chats, and then all of a sudden he makes a grand appearance in the very next stream after that of the other persons I'm mocking, and not only in there giving activity, but most importantly providing money to him. Oh, you can make this shit up. He says he doesn't need the money, but yet he's made previous statements and gestures that he's constantly asking for the money for simplest things, low budget things like food for the cats. I just love that too. I'm mocking him not receiving no money. Then the very, very next stream after mine, he makes is donate now. And then of course, right after that, what kind of stream does he make right after that? Also pushes the narrative that he's got his eye on my channel. Oh yeah, it's greatest puppet master. Yes, I am. I'm not only the greatest puppet master. It's been identified. It's done been called out. It's done been found true that I've actually been the only puppet master. You have been found wanted. And you have been debunked long time ago. But it's been an hour. I got things I gotta do. I gotta help one of my neighbors. She's not been feeling good. She's been having surgery and stuff like that. I'm doing some good community service. I am helping out. I'm going to go shopping. I need to buy her some garbage bags. She has requested me to buy her some garbage bags after I delivered her food. So, you puppets, you by all means continue your good community service for me. You continue yielding to my will, obeying my every whim. Continue going over there and pushing against his narrative that I'm irrelevant. Keep showing that and proving the exact opposite by your own actions to further lead him to continue to disprove his own narrative that I'm supposedly irrelevant. Continue to force him to leave him nothing but an easily emotional, motivated puppet of a man, bitch, that he is. And he will forever remain my emotional puppet bitch as long as he lives. And if there's any kind of afterlife, he will still more likely, no, most definitely build, still, even in that afterlife, he will remain my emotional, outbursting, exploding bitch. Now that's so real.